Yo, what the fuck is going on, YouTube? My name is Caleb, and today I'm going to be going over the top news. There's a few different things that have been going on. Today is November 19th, 2025, and it's currently 1:13 a.m. So, yeah, there's been a few things that had happened, you know, with the Jeffrey Epstein file, the voting and all that shit. So we're gonna be scrolling some news here and getting into the daily news for the day, and we'll see. I'm gonna give you guys my takes and see what comes out of it. To be honest, so the top headline today is Trump welcomes Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman with grand ceremony and $1 trillion U.S. investment pledge. Holy shit!
I'm furious that you are here in the Oval Office. Why should Americans trust you? And the same to you, Mr. President.
Now, who are you with?
I'm ABC News, sir.
You're with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news. ABC fake news. One of the worst in the business.
ABC fake news, bro. That's what I do love about Trump is he is kind of funny. I don't fuck with him anymore now that I know he's gay. But Trump calls reporter piggy. I don't know if you guys saw that shit, dude. That shit is hilarious. So the reporter was asking some bullshit question, and he said, "Hey, quiet, piggy, quiet, piggy." Quiet, piggy. No, that's some real G shit right there. I'm not gonna lie. He said, "Quiet, piggy." It's the way he says it. He says, "Quiet, piggy," on some real G shit. So that was pretty funny. Kind of crazy though, because he's really our president saying that shit. But you know, I mean, whatever.
Murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you are here in the Oval Office. Why should Americans
Some
trust you?
bullshit.
And the same to you, Mr. President.
All right, so let's read this shit. President Donald Trump hosted Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the White House on Tuesday, featuring a military flyover, horse-drawn escort, and cannon salutes while praising his reforms and friendship. The Crown Prince announced an increase in Saudi investments in the U.S. to nearly $1 trillion, targeting AI, nuclear energy, and defense sectors, including F-35 jet sales. Trump defended MBS against inquiries about the 2018 Jamal Khashoggi murder, dismissing it as a past matter amid human rights concerns. Wow, that's pretty crazy. So apparently this Prince of Saudi came over here today, and they worked out a little deal, and he greeted him with a bunch of shit. Look at this guy. How come MAGAs aren't upset at this Muslim guy for not wearing a suit at the White House? That's stupid. This guy right here is a fucking idiot, dude. He's saying, why are people not mad at him because they were mad at the Ukrainian president for not wearing a suit and wearing some random shit. Obviously, because that's part of his religion, you dumbass. Bro, people are just retarded, bro. Muslim. What does religion have to do with this? You meant Arab. And as an Arab, let me spell it out. The attire is our formal cultural dress, holding the same status as a suit has in some countries. When Trump insisted that an official Western dress code means wearing a suit, he was pointing to a simple truth everyday culture has its own formal standard. For Arabs, the thawb, bishit, and bashit, I don't want to, and similar garments that are standard. Learning a bit about cultural etiquette would help, not an attack, just a tip. No, that's true. This Muslim dude really cooked this guy because this guy right here is a fucking idiot, dude. This guy's an idiot. He basically said some bullshit. He just said, why are they not mad that he didn't have a suit on? Dude, obviously, bro, fucking read the room. The MAGAs, they were mad that the Ukrainian president didn't wear a suit because he was wearing a fucking turtleneck. This guy's wearing some cultural shit. Obviously, what a dumb thing to say. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what? President Trump welcomes Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to the White House. Damn, let's look at this. Damn. This is crazy work, bro. Alright. Trump grabbed MBS's hand today, show that he doesn't fist bump like Joe Biden. I grabbed that hand. I don't give a hell where that hand's been. I grabbed that hand. Did he actually say that shit?
I grabbed that hand. Blow all away.
That would be it. It's not about me, Mr. President.
Mr. President,
And Trump doesn't give a fist pump. I grabbed that hand. I don't give a hell where that hand's been. I grabbed that hand.
President.
Shit. Blah, blah, blah. He's very, very fucking... Trump also tapped him on his shoulder during his first term. Trump doesn't give a shit about their customs. He asserted his dominance and showed everyone he's not afraid to do whatever he wants. It's low-key true. I'm not going to lie. He's low-key just been going crazy. He does have some big dick energy, bro. Not going to lie. All right, let's just move on. This is not very interesting. This is very interesting right here. U.S. Congress passes Epstein Files Transparency Act to mandate release of Jeffrey Epstein file documents. Okay. The U.S. House of Representatives passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act by a 427-to-1 vote. Bro, I wonder who that one dude who said no was. I'm not going to lie. And the Senate approved it unanimously by consent, sending the bill to President Donald Trump for signature. The legislation requires the Department of Justice, under Attorney General Pam Bondi, to declassify and release all unclassified documents, files related to Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking case, including emails, flight logs, and names of involved individuals, within 30 days of enactment. Provisions allow redactions for victim privacy, child sexual abuse materials, active investigations, and national security, with justifications to be published in the Federal Register and reported to Congress. Wow, this is pretty interesting. We talked about this last night on my video last night about how they were going to vote on the Epstein Files Transparency Act, and then today they voted to pass it at a 427-to-1 vote. Pretty interesting. At first, Trump just flipped back and forth like hella times. At first, he was like, no, we're not going to release it. Then he was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll release it. And then he's been hiding it, saying it was a hoax and shit. And now, when this was announced that this vote was going to happen and it was going to come out either way, he just said, all right, just release it. So, I mean, that's whatever. After fighting for 5 months, today we succeeded in forcing both the House and Senate to pass a bill to release the Epstein files. Thank you for your attention to this matter. If you want more of this kind of action, please support my re-election. Okay. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Despite what comes out from those files, please do not forget all of my victories. Holy shit. Trump posted a post on bill to release Epstein files. I don't care when the Senate passes the House bill, whether tonight or at some other time in the near future. I just don't want Republicans to take their eyes off of all the great victories that we've had, including the great, big, beautiful bill, closed borders, no men and women's sports, or transgender for everyone, ending DEI, stopping Biden's record-setting inflation, biggest tax regulation cuts in history, stopping 8 wars, rebuilding our military, being respected. This 8 wars is some bullshit. Being respected by everyone, by every country in the world, having trillions of dollars invested in the USA, having created the hottest country anywhere in the world, and even delivering a huge defeat to the Democrats over on the shutdown. Make America great again. Okay, let's look at this clip. I want to watch this. I'm not gonna
normal
lie.
people watching a certain class of people get away with. Is it about Jeffrey Epstein that's so infuriating to people, so infuriating that it's actually causing seismic political problems? And I hope that they'll address it and it'll get better. I really do. But what is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's the frustration of normal people watching a certain class of people get away with everything every single time. That's what it is.
All right. Oh, Republican Clay Higgins was the only one to vote no in the vote to release the Epstein files. This is the guy I said I wonder what he looks like. Look at him. He looks like an egg. Unironically means he's defo not a pedophile. If I was a pedophile, then I wouldn't want all the attention from voting not to release them, as it would be highly incriminating. Instead, I would hide amongst the pack. He most definitely voted on a principle. This is low-key. This stuff over here is low-key interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit! What?
To Leader Thune, you seeing the bill without adding amendments or changing it?
I'm deeply disappointed in this outcome. I think I've been at the state dinner. I don't know. I was just told that Chuck Schumer rushed it to the floor and put it out there preemptively. It needed amendments. I just spoke to the president about that. We'll see what happens.
So do you think he may veto it? You say you spoke to the president?
I'm not saying that.
Is he supportive of it in its current form?
We both have concerns about it, so we'll see. I was standing there with the Crown Prince. We couldn't call.
Are you frustrated in the majority leader?
Are you upset with the majority leader? Any
Shit, bro.
as part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. So Hakeem Jeffrey's campaign solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein. That's what we found.
What did he post today? It's not the right account. I'm looking for his tweet. Apparently he posted a tweet today. Fucking where's the tweet at? That shit's not here anymore. Apparently, like what? Whatever that means, bro. The fucking shit isn't here anymore. That is pretty interesting. So basically the files will be released within the next 30 days once Trump signs it. He said he was going to release it. Let's see what happens, to be honest. I'm not sure. I mean, I wonder if he'll, I wonder if he'll veto it, or I don't think it's possible for him to veto it. I think he just has to fucking sign it. So oh shit. Let's see what this woman has to say.
Actually 6 years for. And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his endorsement, beating 8 men in a primary. And I've never owed him anything, but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor.
America first.
Standing with these women.
I like this lady. I actually fuck with her. Then let's just go ahead and look at the last headline. Federal court blocks Texas congressional redistricting plan proposed by Governor Greg Abbott. A panel of federal judges in the United States District Court for the Western District of Texas issued a 2-1 ruling granting a preliminary injunction against Texas Governor Greg Abbott and state officials, prohibiting the use of the 2025 congressional maps enacted in August 2025 for the 2026 midterm elections. The court found substantial evidence of racial gerrymandering in the new maps, which were designed to add 5 Republican House seats, and ordered the state to revert to the 2021 maps. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announced in an appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court, Donald Trump and Greg Abbott played with fire, got burned. My bad, guys. And democracy won. The ruling is a win for Texas and for every American who fights for free and fair elections. Aren't they? Isn't this the same guy? They're the same people who like elections with no voter ID? What the fuck is that? What is he even talking about? So why won't the same thing happen in California? Fucking because they don't give a fuck about voter ID. Yeah, bro. A federal judge has blocked Texas from implementing their new congressional maps, which would add 5 Republican House seats to. Yet California is being allowed to get away with it. This judicial tyranny must end. So this is the map that they proposed to add 5 Republican House seats. Okay. Well, alright. Jeffrey Bruce Brown, United States District Judge. In August 2025, the state of Texas enacted a new electoral map to govern elections for the U.S. House of Representatives, the 2025 map, claiming that the 2025 map is racially discriminatory. 6 groups of the plaintiffs asked the court to preliminary enjoin the state from using the 2025 map for the 2026 elections. For the reasons explained below, the court preliminary enjoins the state from using the 2025 map. The court orders that the 2026 congressional election in Texas shall proceed under the map that Texas legislature enacted in 2021, the 2021 map. Okay, so this is very interesting. So apparently, the Republicans in Texas was trying to, use their power to fucking gerrymander, which is a way of like fucking moving around like the spots. That way there's more, and it's like cherry picking almost. That way they would have more Republicans there. A Trump appointed judge just ruled that Texas Republicans cannot use their new gerrymandered map in the 26 midterm elections. Okay, that's pretty interesting. It really is, to be honest. Texas tried to racially gerrymander its way to 5 extra good old party seats and got slapped down by a Trump appointed judge. Back to the drawing board, losers. Alright. Yeah, bro, I mean, whatever that guy says, man. That guy's a G, apparently. Not. Yeah, bro. Not gonna lie. That was pretty much it. That was all the fucking news. There's not really much news. It's a little bit boring, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll be back. I got videos coming up. So I appreciate you guys for making this far in the video. Stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe. I got a lot of crazy shit dropping soon. I got this funny ass video dropping actually tomorrow. I got daily uploads, daily short form, daily streams. So stay locked in, and I'll catch y'all boys later. Peace out.